Some homes are renovated to follow modern trends, while others quietly preserve the beauty of another century. We are stepping inside a remarkable vintage Paris apartment hidden behind historic French doors, where time seems to have paused. Every room reflects generations of craftsmanship, authentic materials, and architectural traditions that continue to inspire designers around the world. From its stately exterior to its intimate interiors, this apartment invites us to rediscover the enduring charm of classic Parisian living and the remarkable details that modern construction rarely recreates. Before entering the apartment, take a moment to appreciate the peaceful Parisian street that surrounds it. Elegant limestone facades line both sides of the boulevard, while decorative wrought-iron balconies overlook mature trees and quiet cafes below. Unlike newly developed neighborhoods, this district retains its original urban character, allowing every building to contribute to a harmonious architectural composition. The atmosphere immediately suggests that this is a place where history remains woven into everyday life rather than preserved only in museums. Standing before the building, the classic Haussmann façade immediately captures attention with its balanced proportions and timeless symmetry. Carefully carved limestone blocks have weathered gracefully over decades, while ornate window moldings continue to frame each opening with remarkable precision. Delicate iron balconies display handcrafted floral motifs, and the gently aging stone carries subtle variations in color that reveal the passing of countless Parisian seasons. Every architectural element demonstrates the extraordinary quality of 19th-century craftsmanship. The entrance itself feels like the opening chapter of a forgotten story. Massive solid oak French doors, adorned with aged brass hardware and intricate carved panels, remain almost unchanged since the day they were installed. Their rich patina cannot be manufactured or replicated because it has developed naturally through generations of daily use. Passing through these historic doors creates the feeling of leaving the modern city behind and entering an entirely different era where craftsmanship still defines every detail. Beyond the doors lies a magnificent entrance hall that immediately establishes the apartment's refined character. Original checkerboard stone flooring stretches beneath high ceilings decorated with elaborate plaster moldings that have survived with astonishing clarity. Natural light softly filters through the interior, highlighting every carved detail without overwhelming the calm atmosphere. Rather than feeling grand in an extravagant way, the space feels welcoming, balanced, and deeply rooted in traditional Parisian architecture. The building's original staircase serves as a beautiful reminder that functional architecture can also be extraordinary art. Each polished wooden step displays gentle signs of wear that tell the story of countless residents who have climbed them over the decades. Decorative wrought-iron railings twist gracefully upward with handcrafted precision, while soft daylight from the stairwell windows illuminates the elegant curves. Every ascent feels ceremonial, building anticipation for the remarkable apartment waiting above. Reaching the apartment itself reveals another layer of authenticity. The original entrance door features raised wood panels, antique brass fittings, and a beautifully aged keyhole that has welcomed generations of owners. Even before stepping inside, subtle architectural details suggest exceptional craftsmanship and thoughtful design. The proportions, materials, and finishes create a quiet confidence that modern luxury often struggles to achieve, proving that true elegance comes from quality rather than excess. Crossing the threshold instantly transforms the atmosphere. Warm parquet flooring extends beneath soaring ceilings, while natural daylight pours through tall French windows, softly illuminating every architectural detail. Delicate crown moldings frame the ceiling with remarkable precision, and the generous proportions of the entrance gallery establish a sense of openness rarely found in contemporary apartments. The interior feels less like a residence and more like a carefully preserved piece of living architectural history. The central hallway functions as far more than a simple passage between rooms. Long sightlines create elegant visual connections, while original hardwood flooring leads naturally from one beautifully designed space to another. Antique wall sconces provide warm ambient lighting that complements the daylight streaming through distant windows. Every doorway becomes a carefully composed frame, offering intriguing glimpses into rooms filled with timeless French character, vintage furnishings, and carefully preserved architectural details. Before exploring each room individually, it becomes impossible not to admire the extraordinary collection of original architectural features preserved throughout the apartment. Decorative ceiling medallions, handcrafted wall moldings, tall paneled doors, antique brass hardware, and intricate woodwork remain beautifully intact despite the passage of time. These elements were never designed to follow passing trends. Instead, they were created to last for generations. Their continued beauty reminds us that exceptional architecture is measured not only by appearance but also by its ability to endure through changing eras while preserving its timeless soul. Stepping into the living room feels like entering a carefully preserved chapter of Parisian history. Towering French windows flood the space with gentle daylight, revealing intricate ceiling moldings, original oak parquet floors, and a magnificent marble fireplace that has quietly witnessed generations of family gatherings. Every antique chair, vintage painting, and handcrafted table contributes to an atmosphere where history is not displayed but genuinely lived every single day. The apartment's oversized French windows are among its most captivating architectural features. Rising nearly from floor to ceiling, they invite abundant natural light while framing picturesque views of elegant Parisian rooftops and tree-lined boulevards. Their original wooden frames, complete with aged brass latches and subtle imperfections, demonstrate the remarkable longevity of traditional craftsmanship. Each window transforms ordinary daylight into a soft, ever-changing element that defines the apartment's warm and inviting atmosphere. Looking upward reveals a breathtaking display of decorative plasterwork that reflects the artistic ambitions of 19th century Paris. Every floral motif, scroll, and geometric border has been meticulously handcrafted, creating a ceiling that feels more like a work of sculpture than a structural necessity. Unlike minimalist interiors that embrace simplicity, these moldings celebrate artistry, patience, and precision, reminding us that every surface once deserved thoughtful design and extraordinary attention to detail. At the center of the living room stands an original marble fireplace that continues to anchor the entire space with quiet dignity. Its carefully carved mantel displays subtle decorative details inspired by classical French design, while its naturally aged stone tells a story impossible to imitate with modern materials. Although contemporary heating systems now serve practical needs, the fireplace remains the emotional centerpiece, preserving the warmth and traditions that once gathered families together during long Parisian winters. Rather than following a single decorating trend, the furniture reflects decades of thoughtful collecting and careful preservation. A Louis-style armchair sits comfortably beside an antique writing desk, while an elegant walnut cabinet showcases porcelain, crystal, and treasured heirlooms accumulated over generations. Every scratch, polished edge, and faded fabric carries its own history, proving that authentic vintage interiors gain beauty through time instead of losing it with age. One of the apartment's greatest strengths lies in its remarkable layering of natural materials and textures. Linen curtains soften the abundant daylight. Richly woven vintage rugs introduce warmth beneath polished parquet floors, while carved wood, cool marble, aged brass, and delicate fabrics work together in perfect harmony. These carefully balanced textures create an environment that feels comfortable, sophisticated, and effortlessly timeless without relying on excessive decoration or modern luxury finishes. Moving into the dining room reveals a space designed not merely for meals but for conversation, celebration, and family tradition. A substantial antique dining table occupies the center beneath a sparkling crystal chandelier, while elegant paneled walls reinforce the room's sense of quiet grandeur. Every chair appears carefully positioned to encourage long evenings filled with storytelling, laughter, and shared experiences that transform ordinary dinners into lasting memories. Natural light acts almost like another architectural material inside this vintage apartment. Morning sunlight gently illuminates eastern rooms with soft golden tones, while the afternoon introduces deeper contrasts and warmer reflections across polished wood surfaces. As evening approaches, shadows lengthen gracefully, emphasizing moldings, fireplaces, and decorative details. This continuous transformation gives the apartment a living personality, ensuring that every hour reveals new textures, colors, and visual experiences. Nestled beside one of the tall windows is a charming reading corner that embodies the peaceful spirit of classic Parisian living. Built-in bookshelves display well-loved volumes alongside antique sculptures, framed sketches, and personal keepsakes collected over many decades. A comfortable vintage armchair invites quiet reflection, while filtered daylight creates an intimate atmosphere where reading becomes more than a pastime, it becomes part of the home's enduring rhythm. As the tour through the main living spaces comes to an end, one realization becomes unmistakably clear. This apartment is not preserved because it was frozen in time, but because every generation respected its original craftsmanship while allowing life to continue naturally within its walls. Rather than feeling like a formal museum, it remains a vibrant home where history, architecture, family traditions, and timeless French design continue to coexist in beautiful harmony, offering inspiration that extends far beyond decoration alone. Beyond the formal living spaces, the kitchen reveals a different kind of beauty, one shaped by daily rituals rather than grand decoration. Original wooden cabinetry, aged brass hardware, and natural stone countertops have developed a rich patina that only decades of careful use can create. Open shelving displays copper cookware, porcelain dishes, and handcrafted ceramics, while sunlight dances across every surface, proving that authentic vintage kitchens never lose their warmth or practical charm. Every cabinet door, drawer pull, and wooden beam reflects an era when furniture and architectural details were built by skilled artisans instead of mass production. The subtle imperfections in the joinery, the gentle wear around frequently used surfaces, and the naturally aged finishes all contribute to a sense of authenticity. Rather than replacing these original features, the apartment celebrates them, allowing the craftsmanship of the past to remain part of everyday life. The primary bedroom embraces simplicity without sacrificing character. Soft linen bedding rests beneath an original decorative ceiling medallion, while antique bedside tables and vintage brass lamps create a calming atmosphere that feels both intimate and timeless. Tall French windows invite gentle daylight through flowing curtains, filling the room with soft illumination that highlights every architectural detail while maintaining an atmosphere of peaceful retreat from the busy city beyond. Even the bathroom remains faithful to the apartment's historic identity. Marble surfaces, vintage fixtures, and carefully preserved decorative details create a refined environment that respects its original design. Rather than introducing unnecessary modern trends, every renovation appears thoughtful and restrained, allowing contemporary comfort to blend naturally with classic Parisian craftsmanship. The result is a space that feels luxurious precisely because it remains true to its heritage. Some of the apartment's greatest treasures are not immediately visible. Original brass keys, antique light switches, worn door thresholds, handcrafted hinges, and beautifully aged woodwork quietly reveal the countless lives lived within these walls. These subtle details remind us that genuine character cannot be purchased or artificially recreated. It develops slowly through decades of everyday living, careful maintenance, and deep respect for architectural history. Stepping onto the wrought-iron balcony offers one final connection between the apartment and the city that surrounds it. Below, elegant boulevards unfold with their cafes, tree-lined sidewalks, and historic buildings, while the rooftops of Paris stretch gracefully toward the horizon. From this elevated perspective, it becomes easy to understand why generations have fallen in love with Parisian architecture, where every street seems designed as carefully as every home. Unlike trends that rise and disappear within a few years, vintage Parisian interiors continue to inspire because they are rooted in timeless principles. Balanced proportions, natural materials, handcrafted details, generous natural light, and exceptional craftsmanship create environments that remain beautiful regardless of changing fashion. This apartment demonstrates that lasting design is not about following trends but about creating spaces with enduring quality, comfort, and architectural integrity. After exploring every room, it becomes clear that this residence is far more than an elegant home. It serves as a living archive of Parisian culture, preserving traditions that continue to influence architects, interior designers, and homeowners around the world. Every preserved floorboard, decorative molding, antique furnishing, and historic French door tells a story of continuity, proving that architecture becomes truly meaningful when each generation chooses preservation over replacement. Our journey through this extraordinary vintage Paris apartment comes to an end, but its timeless beauty continues to leave a lasting impression. From the historic limestone facade and magnificent French doors to the handcrafted interiors, elegant living spaces, peaceful bedroom, and charming balcony, every corner reminds us that exceptional design is built to endure. This home is not simply frozen in the past, it continues to live, evolve, and inspire while honoring the remarkable craftsmanship of those who created it. If this tour has sparked your appreciation for authentic vintage architecture and timeless Parisian interiors, be sure to join us again as we uncover more extraordinary homes where history and design continue to exist in perfect harmony.